It's Miss Miller. I am just here to kind of clarify the first day of week 2. For those of you that were unable to make the meeting, this is kind of to help you out, as well as all of my friends in block 4. I apologize for not being able to be there for our actual class session, but this just means that after you watch this video, you get some extra time to go ahead and get some of your work done because you have tons of work for this week. Excuse me. So go ahead and we are going to kind of go through your agenda. Your agenda is available each week and it will be available in your Google Classroom. So make sure that you are opening up this agenda. Then I'll have 3 videos. This video will go under explanation of week 2, so you can find that. If you are confused at all about the decimal review that we're about to talk about, I linked this video. This is an explain everything video. So this is actually pretty cool. It will show you basically an example problem of everything that we did and that I am showing you, because I know Khan Academy isn't always the most effective way. So this is just one example. You get to hear my lovely voice. And have some decimal review. So the first problem we're going to work on is 3 46/100ths plus 2 7/10ths. So I know that's going to be invigorating to watch. You're just really going to enjoy listening to my voice for another 8 minutes and 44 seconds. So enjoy that. And then basically all of your assignments are listed. They are assigned to you already in Khan Academy, not Google Classroom, excuse me. The important thing that you have to pay attention to is these bolded assignments right here, where it says like adding decimals, the quizzes and such. That's what you need to make sure that you are writing down all of your scores for, okay? The adding decimals quiz 2, 6 questions. When you go through and you do your analysis at the end of the week, you'll have to know your scores for these, okay? This is everything on here that you have to do. So it's going to show you all of these assignments. These are all available in Khan Academy. Remember, you have to be signed in. Otherwise, it will not count, okay? If for whatever reason you're signing in and it's not showing you what you need to see as far as your assignments, when you log in and you have that little leaf in the corner page, you have to make sure it says Miss Miller, block, whatever, and all of your assignments on there. So if you're not seeing that, then you need to email me so that we can get that figured out. Make sure if you need to re-enter your class code, go to my teachers, join class, and then your class codes, are provided down at the bottom. Then you will have to go through your week 2 analysis once you've done all of these assignments. Again, the bolded ones, those are going to be mastery grades that are going into your scores. That doesn't mean you get to just skip over everything. Even if you don't want to watch the videos, quite frankly, I don't care. As long as you're understanding, I know it's all review. I know you know how to do this, ideally. So hopefully this will be the only review that we really have to do. And that way next week we can go ahead and just jump right into content for 7th grade. Your analysis, I know you did one last week. I already have people that are telling me, oh, we already did an analysis. That was week 1 analysis. This is week 2 analysis. Those are very different things. You will have one every single week. This is, again, an engagement grade. Some of you all really need to spend some time going back and looking at Infinite Campus because some of you all already have missing assignments. Get your work done, y'all. Okay, it's not that hard. Yes, this is probably about 3 to 4 hours worth of work. But if you think about it, during a normal average school week, you spend about 5 to 6 hours in the classroom, probably about another hour to hour and a half on homework during the week. This is still way less than that. I understand you're staring at a computer. Nobody wants to stare at a computer. Totally understand. I'm sorry. I promise you we are working out other ways that are not as computer-based, but this is just a really good way to have you engaged and actually doing the practice that you need to do. So the last part that we need to talk about is algebra. So if you have zero desire to take algebra as a 7th grader, go ahead and click off right now. You're good. You don't need the rest of this. If you want the opportunity to attempt to try and take 7th grade algebra, okay, then you can fill out this form. This is the letter. It's all available in Google Classroom at the top. You have to fill out this Google form by Thursday. There's no excuse. There will not be, I don't care if you got a 480 on your MAP score. You will not be able to take this algebra test if you don't fill out this form saying that you understand the expectations and your parents understand the expectations. So you've got to be able to do that. The test will be on September 11th. You have to have done the summer homework in order to even be considered. And there are different requirements for being in this. Essentially, what happened was No had a gifted and talented magnet. Great, super smart kids, love it. Then they had this group of the super smart kids within the super smart kids that were super duper, super, super math smart. So, in order to ensure that everybody is getting their needs met, we created the availability of taking algebra in seventh grade. Just because you don't take this test and take algebra in seventh grade, or you don't make it into algebra in seventh grade, does not mean that you're going to go to high school looking like a failure. Okay, that is not the case at all. You can still be a perfectly wonderful APGT student that gets into Manual or gets into Ballard or gets into Atherton or Fern Creek or Fairdale or wherever you want to go by taking seventh grade math this year. Okay, as long as you're in those AP classes and you're still being challenged, you're still covering content, you will be completely fine. I promise. Okay, thank you so much for taking this time to watch this video. I really, really appreciate it. Make sure if you are in block 4 that you comment below so that I know that I can mark you for your attendance. If you have any questions, please, please, please send me an email. I will still have access to email all day. I promise that I will be available to you in any way that I can. I just have some prior commitments that I have to be able to be at today. So enjoy and good luck this week. Please, please, please let me know if you have any questions. Bye.